Girls don't respond to effort. They respond to men who don't want anything from them. And you've been lied to because people tell you that, oh, if you buy her flowers, things are gonna be nice. If you put effort, she's gonna love you. But the truth is, bro, they don't give a fuck. When I was younger, I was dating this girl. Let's call her Chloe, for the sake of this video. And I met her in my gym. We actually were talking to each other between the sets, and we were like distracting ourselves from the workouts, and actually we stopped seeing each other because I started to get into a relationship with other girl, and me and Chloe didn't see each other for a lot of time. Then I broke up with my girlfriend and we kind of reunited at the gym, you know. We met up in a shopping center. I approached her because I saw her like, oh shit, what are you doing here? So we got into a conversation and then I texted her and we agreed we're gonna go on a date. I'm absolutely in love at this point with this girl. She's like curly hair, feminine energy. She's got everything you want. Because this was the reality, because I liked her so much, I decided I'm gonna put so much fucking effort into this girl. What ended up happening was we had a date scheduled on her birthday. So I knew she likes roses. I bought her like 50 euro rose. How do you say it in English? Like when you have flowers strings together, you know. There were like, I don't know, 20 roses. So I paid 50 euros. I dressed up like a fucking G as if I was having a meeting somewhere with somebody interesting, you know. And I had it all planned out, you know, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna surprise her with those flowers. So we were about to meet next to my car, next to the parking lot of the gym that we were attending. So I saw her arriving with a car. She had like a Mercedes, an old Mercedes. And as soon as I saw her, I was like, okay, I'm gonna execute my plan. So she came and I told her, hey Chloe, close your eyes. So she put her hand in front of her eyes and I led her to my trunk. I expected like she's gonna be so surprised, so nice. But what happened next, I will remember for the rest of my life. The look on her face. I got the flowers and I told her, open your eyes. And she saw me standing there, dressed like I'm attending a fucking funeral, I don't know. I had like Chelsea boots, I had nice trousers, a nice shirt, a white shirt with like button downs. And I was literally almost like going to propose to her, that's what it looks like. So I was dressed nicely and I was holding these flowers in my hands. And the look on her face, bro, it was a combination of surprise and kind of disgust. She was literally disgusted by me because she saw me as this powerful masculine guy in the gym who every girl wants, right? But now I'm here almost chasing her with all of the things I'm trying to show her. So she literally just looked at me and told me, oh, thank you, didn't expect this. And I said, happy birthday, this is for you. As I'm saying this to you, it probably seems nice. But I could see on her fucking face that she was putting an act for me to not like feel bad that I did all of this. And she would be like not appreciative, you know, so she was putting on an act. And I could fucking smell that, bro. I am no stupid. So what happened next is the way we texted was very like two efforts, bro. We literally were sending each other paragraphs, like almost books, stories, what happened today, showing each other love. So fucking dumb, so stupid. I'm literally ashamed talking to you about this. So one day I'm sitting on my bench on my back garden and I'm watching the sun. You know, it was August. Imagine like peak summer heat. And I'm sitting there, I hear my phone vibrate. I open Instagram and it's Chloe. Can you guess what she said? She literally said, it was like a long message, yeah, but I'm gonna summarize it for you so you don't have to like sit 1 minute here listening to me before you read the message. It literally said, Lucas, I don't think this is gonna work because you seem like too much of a player. Yeah, so bye. That's literally what I got. That's literally what I got for all of that effort, for all of the flowers, for all the planned out dates, for the long messages. Literally, we didn't text each other anything normal. Everything we said through those texts were literally those paragraphs that you fucking saw. So that's the day I learned effort will get you nowhere. And it wouldn't actually make any sense if a few months later I didn't meet another girl. By then I actually did a few things I'm gonna tell you later in this video, but to show you the power of those things, let me tell you this. So I'm usually working as a security guard. This time I was guarding a hockey, like ice hockey. In Slovakia it's very well known. So this girl with black hair came to approach me as I was guarding. She came to approach me and like asked me for my Instagram. We ended up dating for about 8 months. But the weird, interesting thing is, you know, I didn't put much effort into this girl, like almost zero effort. There literally came a time when we didn't speak for 3 months. Obviously I had own personal problems. This was like genuine. I literally couldn't meet her. But she didn't know about this. I made up some excuse. After those 3 months of zero meeting up, zero texting almost, we met up. The first thing she told me was this: Lucas, I would love to hang out with you, but I have a boyfriend. When she said this, I kind of looked down. When I did, she said, but I'm willing to break up with him for you. I'm looking around as she's telling this to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? We didn't speak for 3 months, and now you want to break up with him for somebody like me who doesn't give you any fucking efforts. What the fuck is happening? I was speechless when she was saying this to me. Like, obviously I wanted to hang out with her and be with her, but what the fuck? Zero effort, literally, bro. When I was with her every time, I didn't even buy her any gift anytime. I didn't buy her any flowers. I didn't take her anywhere expensive. We never ate together. All we did was hang out, walk, talk. I make fun of her. We make jokes. We laugh. That's it. No effort whatsoever. She ended up breaking up with this guy. And that is the true moment I realized, bro, that effort is dog shit. Because the first time I tried this, nope, did nothing. The second time I actually woke up, I tried the exact opposite. And look what happened, bro. 3 months of no talking, and suddenly, bro, like, she wants me still. What the fuck? So, bro, the things I told you that I did is this. The reason no girl wants you is not because you lack like communication skills. Maybe you do. Maybe you need to watch some of my other videos where I break that down. But the reason, and no girl wants you, is because you're literally a fucking loser. When I was hanging out with Chloe, the first girl, I had almost nothing going on for me. All I did was gym, sometimes read, and that's it. I did nothing else. Maybe I worked as a security guard sometimes, but what type of life is that, bro? When I was with Olivia, I started to enjoy my life more. I started going on hikes, going for swims, going for that, take my friends here and there. And she literally saw a life that she wants to join and couldn't help but be attracted to. That's your problem. If you're playing video games like 1 hour a day, you're literally a fucking loser. If you are on your Xbox or PlayStation or playing Minecraft on your computer, no girl that you would be interested in would want you. Because you're literally acting like a total fucking loser, total piece of shit. You need to wake up, start living the life you want to be living. Because today, bro, the moment we start taking control of our lives, they label us as toxic, as controlling, as misogynists. When we tell our girl to not wear something revealing, they tell us that, oh, you're insecure now. If that's what insecure is, I'm insecure. That's the modern world, bro. So I'm not surprised you are where you are and no girl wants you. Because you did not take control. You still that little bitch living in your mother's basement. No girl wants you. You don't even want yourself. So how do you expect some female, hot chick having so many options to want you when you don't even want yourself? You need to stop this fucking pattern and build a life that you want to live so that any girl that comes into your life will want it. That's the best advice I can give you. Obviously, I'm gonna give you more. I'm gonna give you some tactical shit you can do today to change this. So the only thing you need to right now hear is this. So in business, there's this term called your dream avatar. It's literally your dream customer. What you do is you write down a document full of like characteristics of the person you were making videos for. For example, I did this and I'm making this video for my dream avatar, which is you. If I didn't do it, you wouldn't be watching this video. You literally list out like who this person is, what's his biggest desire, what he does in his life, what's his like daily schedule, what's his morning routine, what does he do on like Monday, I don't know. You know, you go into like explicit detail about this person's life and you try to see what are the biggest pains he's experiencing right now. So you make specifically videos for him, tailored, custom tailored to his life, and you change that person's life. You know what they say? That sales is similar to dating to girls. That's absolutely true here, because what I want you to do that's gonna change everything for you with girls is to make your dream girl avatar. You literally go into your phone's app, you open your notes app and you literally make a new note and you start writing. The title is My Dream Girl or My Perfect Girl. And you go into detail like, okay, who is this girl? What does she do in her free time? You know what I did? You literally go into as much detail as you can. The more detail, the better. I'm gonna tell you a few of the things that I wrote so that you have an idea. So I like blondes. So one of the first things I wrote was, my perfect girl is a blonde. She goes to the gym to take care of her body, to take care of her health, to take care of her looks. So that means she has a very perfect, sexy looking body, hourglass shape. So she also reads books, she's very feminine. She does not want to work a job because she's naturally a feminine woman and they don't do that. She's listening to her man, blah blah blah. You know, you can imagine what type of detail you can go into. This was just a very surface level thing that I just scratched from the surface of my document. It goes into like very great depth. But the thing you do, which is going to separate you from everybody who's gonna write this document, is you also create another one which says, what type of man does this girl want? And you go into detail again, okay. So she goes to the gym to look fucking sexy. So she doesn't want somebody who hangs out with alcohol, beer belly, watching TV, watching some news. She doesn't want that because she wants to settle for more. She's not like a fucking little hoe on Tinder. So she wants a man who goes to the gym, who looks fucking jacked. Not like super jacked, but at least like muscular, like healthy. So you write that and you take your ass to the gym. You start working on yourself. You see the power here, boy. You literally create the type of woman you want, and you also create another document where you create a man she wants. So naturally, this is the way how to be so effortless with women and how to attract them so easily, is to literally create her and you. She wants that version of a man, so instantly she's gonna be attracted to you. And any girl who's not interested in you will be instantly filtered out. Because some Tinder from home may be like, is not interested in like good looking, muscles looking man. She wants like a skinny guy or a beer belly motherfucker with a dad bod. So let her have it. Your woman is not like that. And you need to create this document because once you have it, it's gonna be way easier for you to identify what you want, what you don't want, what you will not tolerate. For example, you can say, I don't want her to be going to clubs. Boom. Now instantly when you see a girl that's cute, she's meeting some of the characteristics that you wrote, but she goes to the club, oh shit. Nope, another one. And you're gonna go through dating with such ease, you know. You're not gonna put so much pressure on yourself anymore like, oh, I need to impress her. You're gonna be the one who's gonna expect her to impress him. Because it should always be like this, right? You should look at it like this. She's a book and she's trying to sell herself to you, not the other way around. So because When that happens, it puts all of the pressure away from you and you can just see if she's the right fit for you. You see what that means? You have to realize, bro, and today's society is so fucked up. Men are literally scared to tell her girl that you can't be wearing miniskirts on a Halloween party where you shouldn't even be going when you are not single. So if you go there wearing this, over. They're literally scared to set boundaries. They're scared to fucking stand up and be a man. That's not what we fucking do. Because if you do that, you're gonna get exploited. They say that if you do that, you're insecure. Well, fuck you. If this is insecurity, then fuck you. I'd rather be insecure and have a very stable, healthy relationship than act like a fucking pussy in front of the world and in front of my woman. No way. So you need to fucking write this document and attracting girls is gonna become effortless to you. I'm telling you. Because you literally are creating yourself as the type of man your perfect woman wants. So it's a win for her and it's a win for you. Not because you're gonna get her, yeah, of course you will get her, but also because you're gonna have this fucking amazing life that comes with the girl. You need to become the type of man who fucking says what needs to be said. You cannot be scared to tell your girl anything. That's also attractive, bro. You cannot be scared to tell her that you shouldn't be going there with that friend or by yourself. You can't do that. You can't, blah, blah, blah. You are literally her leader. Feminine are followers, masculine are leaders. If you deny this, get the fuck out. Because you're literally like a rogue little bitch. We want the realness here, right? So I'm telling you how it is. You need to become a man of fucking substance, a man of purpose. And when you don't do this, when you don't actually stop being a fucking loser playing video games on PlayStation, you will not do that. You need to have substance, passion, goal-driven man. And when that happens, girls will smell this on you. Especially the girl that you want, right? They will smell this on you and it's gonna be so easy to attract girls. But literally, the second girl, Olivia, she literally came to approach me. How many times did that happen to you? That was my first time. And that happened because between the two girls that I was talking about, I had this period of like, okay, I'm gonna become something more. And I did. I wrote this document. I started working on my business, on my goals. I started reading more books. And everything started fucking clicking for me. And girls fucking smell this on me. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Ask yourself a question, bro. What would your high self do right now? We go above and beyond. Wapa!